Trees. Trees are amazing. I mean, we literally breathe the air they are creating. Clean up our pollution, our carbon. They store and purify water. Give us medicine that cures our diseases, food that feeds us. Which is why I am so sorry to tell you that we burn them down. Cut them down with brutal machines, horrific. At a rate of 40 football fields every minute, that's 50% of all the trees in the world gone in the last 100 years. Why? For this. And that will make me so sad if there weren't so many leaves on it. There's no question that deforestation leaves the balance of humanity and the balance of the planet poor and more impoverished. It is a short-term economic gain that benefits the few at the expense of the many. Deforestation is a practice of cutting down forests for various different reasons, but it's fundamentally cutting down trees and leaving behind a vast wasteland.
The main cause of deforestation can be classified into three categories. Basically, industrial uses. Chopping down the forest to build factories or to build residential areas. The second one is agricultural, so cutting down the forest to grow, for example, palm oil plantation. Agricultural deforestation can also be caused by non-food crops, for example, marijuana plantation. And the third cause is livestock. So, in many places, like for example in Brazil, deforestation is caused by farmers clearing the land to create pasture lands for cows. Deforestation happens in a different scales. It could be anything from illegal squatting, or a dozen folk in a local village using small rudimentary chainsaws and cutting down the trees. And then in the other hand of the spectrum is massive industrial scale deforestation, where they bring a lot of heavy machinery and they could go in and clear forests for a very short amount of time.
Effects of deforestation are soil erosion, floods, landslide, loss of biodiversity, climate change, and global warming. Deforestation affects the environment into two main ways. Trees, of course, absorb carbon dioxide, thus human beings put more and more carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. The more trees we cut down, the more we hinder the ability of the planet to balance on how much carbon is in the atmosphere. We put so much attention to ices but very little to how much the ice is melting in the Arctic. Another impact of cutting down forests is reducing the habitat for animals to live in. Every year, over 1,000 different species go extinct around the world. That is a conservative estimate, and big chunk of that happens because of deforestation.
Precautions to prevent deforestation. First is use recycled items. Recycling is very important as waste has huge negative impact on the natural environment. Recycling helps to reduce the pollution caused by waste. Recycling reduces the needs for raw materials so the rainforest can be preserved. Second is reforestation. Planting new trees helps reduce the amount of CO2 in the air. It is an effective way to fight global warming. It also helps protect important species of animals. It helps rebuild habitats and degradation, which are leading threats to the health of the species. Third is become an advocate of reforestation. So we also need to encourage people to plant trees. Fourth is support conservation organization. This is essential to protect the forest and the animals in it. But most importantly, educate people.
Why? Let us suggest this. That if a farmer sees a tree that is unhealthy, they don't look at the branches to diagnose it, they look at the root. So like that farmer, we must look at the root.
Not to the branches of the government.
Not to the politicians surrounded by corporations.
We are the root, we are the foundation.
This generation,
It is up to us to take care of this planet.
It is our home. We must globally warm our hearts.
And change the climate of our soul.
and realize that we are not apart from nature.
We are a part of our nature.
Because to betray nature is to betray us.
To save nature is to save us.
Because whatever you're fighting for, racism,
Poverty.
Feminism.
Gay rights.
or any type of equality, it won't matter in the least. Because if we don't work together to save the environment, we will be equally
Extinct!
Give me your attention, baby. I gotta tell you a little something about yourself. You're wonderful, flawless, ooh, you a sexy lady. But you walk around here